So far I've passed 6 accidents. Oh, I'm so excited to see how these look on the car. That looks sick. This is not the video I wanted to make today. So a few days ago, I filmed this update for the shop. I apologize for any confusion when it comes to the shop, RS Speed. Nothing has really changed. I think a move probably caught you guys off guard, but it's been awesome being there this past year and seeing the success in their growth of their business, from just having the little front shop to then expanding and remodeling the whole back shop. Now they're primarily going to be based in the back shop, and they're going to be renting out the front shop. It was smarter business investment. The move isn't anything negative. This is good. This is good news. I'm sorry that it kind of came out of shock. This is not goodbye at all. I'm sure we will still use the shop for when we need it. I'm just happy to see all their success. I didn't actually post it because, you know, I thought what better than to just show you guys in person. Well, since then, things have drastically changed. We got some pretty messed up news. I'm gonna go see how everyone's handling it. Hey, what's up?
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
It's going.
You seem happy.
Yeah, you know, making the best of the situation, right?
Man, I'd really considered on renting out this front shop too, because it would have been cool. Like, we would have been in the front, they would have been in the back. But, I mean, I guess even if I wanted to, after, you know, this news that just broke, I probably wouldn't have even been able to. I'll tell you guys what's up in a second. I'm not trying to keep secrets. I'm just trying to drag out the watch time for a minute. What's up? Hi. Hey, how are you? So as we know it today, Kai's rolling around the dirt behind the camera. Short and simple is that they're having issues with the lease. I guess we're all kind of uncertain of what the future of the shop is going to be. So in the meantime, we're gonna get the S13 out of here and finish it up at Rob's. And as soon as I know anything, I'll update you guys. It's just the fact that, like, we really don't know what's going on right now. There's just an issue with the lease, and
we're gonna do hair now.
I mean, that says it all, right? We have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we're in limbo.
Yeah, limbo's a good way to put it. All we can do is hope for the best. You know, it's been really awesome to see them start in the front little shop and then expand to the back and all, like, you know, the fun stuff we've been through. Man, this seems like an end.
I know.
This isn't an end. As soon as we know anything, I'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, we're gonna get the S13 out of here, finish up at Rob's, just in case. Who knows? Who knows? They're trying to back the Porsche shop out now, so we gotta move. Hey!
Hey! What are you doing with the chair?
Oh God. Kai does not like you.
Hold me back, hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro. This is so crazy.
Rob, move!
Now what?
Nice glasses.
Oh, I felt like I was born in the 90s, but actually I got these for my plasma cutting, and I didn't realize it till I grabbed them, and then I'm driving like I can't see shit. Like, can't see my phone, can't see the radio, can't see how fast I'm going, but I can look directly in the sun. So I guess it's a win.
What do you think of the car so far?
Well, I saw your awesome video of you driving it. Looks like you were having a blast.
I mean, I think the last time you saw this, it was when you decided to cut off the motor for the headlights and leave us with that to
Hey, wait. You ready? You ready? Oh.
Oh, Yahtzee.
Oh, look at that. Wait, ready? Ready?
Oh, they go down, up, up. This looks awesome. And you drove it. Now we're at the point where we can go and torque everything and paint mark everything so we know it's tight.
We need a little bit of Rob Carlson finesse on her. She's running, she's good, but there's a few minor issues.
I'm happy to solve.
And then we're gonna two-step something on fire.
This is what I think we should do. I want to put an extension on your exhaust about 4 feet with a bunch of holes in it. It looks like a suppressor, but it'll actually be marshmallow holders in there. And then we cook them all at the same time.
You know, it'll have a very distinct taste to it too.
Yeah, like victory. It's like a pot roast, right? Map out how long you're driving, and then you put your little adapter on your exhaust, right? Right? But it isn't the fumes that are going, it's just the outside. We'll do an inner heat range, outer cooking. It's like a crock pot for road trippers. I think I'm onto something.
I think you're onto something.
That's trademarked by Rob Carlson Inc., not to be used without my permission.
We're gonna have some fun with this car once she's properly dialed in. I think you guys know when I say I want to light something on fire with the two-step. Originally it was gonna be the Christmas tree, but it's almost March. I can't have a Christmas tree in my living room the 3rd of the year, 4th of the year, so.
Where's Artis?
You want to go get lunch for us?
Is it egg slut?
No, it's like a chicken sandwich thing.
From Egg Slut?
Sure.
Yes, that is like my favorite.
Do you like my shank of amount?
What I'd actually like to do is make a full plate here. I want to do the full plate for air funneling to be directed.
It already is directed on the bottom, so it'd be perfect if you did that.
Sounds great! So we're just starting her up right now to see if we have any more of like the boiling coolant issue, overheating issue, yada yada. Kind of just figure out the minor details before we load her up. Do you think that's gonna be enough?
No. I don't.
So the idea is we're gonna make a checklist real quick of all the things we need to do on the car, and we're gonna write one on each tape here, and I think we're gonna run out of glass. One thing we didn't do is change the spark plugs, injectors.
We need to replace the windshield wipers in case it rains.
Well, I think since every part of this has been touched, we really need to tackle it by systems. Nut and bolt,
Yeah.
everything, and then use a paint pen reference that you have nut and bolts in it. It's tight, so you can do a visual check.
Yeah, people know we do it with the suspension on the S14. But not only that, because we've run the car a few times too and it's gotten hot, we want to go back over all the bolts as well.
Correct, especially the manifold. I noticed part of the downpipe, one of the bolts can't get tight because it's touching something, so we're gonna end up clearancing for that.
We should probably wrap those too.
We need to make mounts for the radiator.
He says he notices, but Sean's
I've pointed out half these things. There's something missing in this area. What is it? See if you can figure it out.
Oh yeah, we should do the air box. Anyone, this is a call for anyone who watches the vlogs. If anyone has R32, any of the GTRs, R33, whatever, the air boxes for the intake, we are looking for that.
I noticed, you know, once it's running, your water pump pulley is actually has a wobble in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna check if it's the actual pulley or if it's how it's tightened.
Okay.
So that we just have to take the belts off and check that.
What do you think of that blow-off valve?
You want to hear it?
I want to hear it.
I'll show you a couple of rips.
Everything is leaking right now. Do we really want to?
Hold on. Grab me a glove.
Why is it gonna pop?
So what usually happens is this will blow up, but it doesn't take enough back pressure to anti-surge. Yeah, start it up. I want to zip tie it so it just gets bigger.
Thank you.
Look at it from the top.
And they just blew your engine.
It seems to be running just fine.
Sounds funny. It was like
Backfire or something. So that's what you guys were. Was that the pop?
Yeah.
How big did it get?
It was fucking huge.
it was sticking out the bottom with little fingers like a rooster.
Let's finish the list and then load her up.
I'm gonna redirect your blow-off valve aim forward. I'm gonna zip tie a condom on it. Somebody in front of you, like at the stoplight. I bet I can get in his exhaust. Oh, you're so wrong. Fan wiring / relays.
Yes.
What do you mean? It works fine. Where's that wire?
No, it doesn't. Fan wiring.
Hey, see, it works.
Wait, let's just stop for a second. I appreciate that Amelia had the balls to touch something electrical that was live.
I know, I still held it like 5 feet back, but. So we should probably also ceramic coat the downpipes.
Oh, you weren't here when Rob and I were already talking about that.
Oh, no.
So there's one bolt in the back that's already hard to get to, but on top of that, you can't tighten it because the way we welded it, the bolt doesn't actually, you can't spin it all the way.
Yeah.
So we gotta hammer it a little bit and then ceramic coat them and put them back on and then put the V-band on that side.
And then check the lines too because they're pretty close.
Redid them twice already. Lines are awesome.
Okay.
Do you see
You heard it
anything
here
melting?
first.
Do you see anything melting?
Not melting, but there's a lot of fluid on the ground.
Alright. Oh, shorten the oil cooler lines.
Yes.
And mount them properly.
Yeah, they're a little long right now. They're not on the way of anything. They're just longer than we'd like them to be.
Rob, your hands starting to hurt? Yeah, you know.
So far I have fine
Find fans.
So far, I have fan wiring and relays, and we need to decide whether it's on a switch or on temperature control.
Temp control, ECU, I decided.
Okay.
Okay, water pump pulley is bent or not mounted correctly. Wiring secured and mounted, because everything's kind of... Boost solenoid needs to either be in the same location, mounted so you can have boost control. Top radiator mounts. Air filters, because you'll have nothing. Downpipe V-band welded. Downpipes coated, right? Spark plugs. Oil drain on the back of the block. Nut and bolt. The motor and probably the whole car.
How'd you know about spark plug?
I told him.
I'm just repeating information. None of this is my own.
And then we make Rob look good at the end of all of it. Like, you know, I kind of just blinked and sneezed and I knew what was wrong.
Yeah, it was like, I wish we should have probably just made that list. Why is Rob here? Oil cooler lines. Apparently, I see that they're too long.
Just a little bit, yeah.
He sees from up there.
Battery tie down. Oil cooler air exit. That means we need to find
Or just cut those.
a wheel well or cut that one
Yeah.
and put a vent in it.
Yeah.
Okay, and
That's a start.
The turn signals aren't plugged in. We need to take the bumper off and plug those in. According to this sticker, I'm about 40,000 miles past an oil change too, so should add that to the list.
I mean, it should be in kilometers now, right? I don't know what this mile talk
JDM
is.
life.
We kilometers now, baby!
Realistically, it's like a couple days of work. Not too much, especially with, at this point, Rob basically helping with us get the car done. It's gonna happen super fast. All right, let's load this up. Let's go.
Look at me, I'm driving my car.
The reason I was driving his car before, I saw some comments about that, is just because I just drive more than he does. I have more subconscious instincts to know, like, if the steering feels off, the wheel feels off, and I know how the car feels. That was the only reason that I was driving it, just so that... Hang on. Well, you had it. You're knocking the chair over, dude.
That's alright, it's in my way.
I think this is a perfect example of why I was test driving your car the first couple days.
I ran over a chair?
And I'm also a more experienced driver.
That's not true at all.
Why?
Just because there's chairs in my way and I choose to run them over rather than move them doesn't mean you're more experienced than me.
Hey.
Ours thinks I have a broken axle too.
From the burnouts?
He thinks that's what that clunk is.
There's a little bit of a clunk. I don't know if it's an axle, but it could be.
Just like way too many.
Crank the wheel. You're gonna scrape your new exhaust. Sean's never actually driven his car, so he doesn't know how to back out of the driveway right now. I'll keep going. You're gonna do a 3-point turn. I think I'm a little emotionally invested in this car, and I feel that way because it's scaring me so bad with him driving this right now. What?
Hold on. Let me get you some help.
It was the incline, the uphill. Whatever you do, don't roll off the back of the trailer.
You're gonna lower it back down. That's good. That's good.
Hey man, third time's the charm.
Yeah.
So we have the car loaded up, we're getting all the other boxes out of the shop. And I shit you not, 2 people have already come by. Like, how much you want for the car? It's like, it's not for sale.
So I can open the door all the way when I didn't put weight on the trailer. So I opened the door all the way and then I got in the car to grab some stuff out of here. And now I can't get the door open because the car's sitting down lower. So now I'm stuck in the car. And I'm sitting in
How
here.
did you get in?
Dude, the door closed and then when I sat on this side of the car, it's just low enough that it's stuck.
Crawl over to the other side.
Ow.
Careful. Suck in that gut.
That was a workout. What'd you
Did you just buy them?
What'd you find?
Puppy.
I swear you want views, you just get a puppy. Wait, thumbnail, smile.
Oh, don't use a puppy for clickbait.
What? It's not clickbait, it's real.
I've got a guy that.
What's his name?
Fendi.
Fendi. Dope. What's up, dude?
All right, grab my bags and get out of here. We loaded up as much as we could. We have some stuff here in this front room, but we'll finish getting everything out the next day or so. So there's a positive side to everything. Not like any of this is really negative. I mean, the situation they're in kind of sucks. It sucks not knowing what's going on, but at the end of the day, I believe everything happens for a reason, and that reason is usually for the better good. So, with that being said, I have a go-kart race to win. Alright, just got here at Racer's Edge in Burbank. I've actually never been here. Do you have any words of encouragement?
Yeah, don't f***ing lose.
Good talk. We got this, team.
You ready?
Are you?
We're not gonna need 3 races. I'm pretty sure we can finish this in 2.
I only need 1.
How can you do best out of 3 and you only need 1?
This is why we never leave the garage.
I know, right?
Freaking dollar. You see this? You want to challenge me on this?
Sure. Go. 61%.
Is he gonna do another one because I wasn't ready for the second one? Yeah.
I'm not good at this, kid.
Ready? Let's go.
Cheater!
It says your percentage show made 61%.
She did 62.
What'd you get? 61?
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. Halfway through the game. How you feeling, champ? How you feeling? Had a couple ups, had a couple downs.
You guys, my calves are hurting. I'm like on my toes the whole time. He's getting serious.
1 for 5, 1 for 6, 2 for 8, 2 for 9, 4 for 10.
Okay, to reiterate, you win, my car gets finished for free. You lose, Rob's still gonna do it for free.
We just finished karting. I didn't bring a GoPro. I didn't know this was happening today. These carts were just shaking violently in every corner.
I thought they were gonna shut us down a couple times because we're like people.
You were aggressive. You tried knocking me out a few times.
What? Started behind you guys, and the person in front of me just literally was like, drove me to the wall, and I was like, sweet.
The car was shaking so violently in a corner. I went to try and like flip Rob off, but I couldn't because the wheel.
There was literally people backing up like
the girl
everywhere.
in front of me seriously just missed a corner and drove straight into the wall.
So let's see this.
I won.
It was an obstacle course.
It was an obstacle course. I think we need
What
to
is this? I got 22.3, Rob got 21.6. Technically 21.7.
3.
What'd you get? 25.5?
I was literally stuck behind people the whole time.
So
Tell me
I
I
was
had
still
a 25.
faster, but Rob still beat us. So I just got home. I mean, it sucks. I love the guys to death. I hope nothing but the best for them. You know, we've seen them expand and grow through the time that we've been there, which has been awesome. I promise you guys, I will let you know what's going on as soon as we know what's happening. But right now, we just don't, and everything is in limbo. So yeah, you have my word. But as far as everything else, S13 is at Rob's. He's driving it up right now. Do some crazy 2-step fire splitting stuff once she is nut and bolt and good to go. Have some exciting stuff coming up with the S14 and the Subaru. A question you guys are probably asking too is why not just finish the S13 and have Sean take it home? I think at the end of the day, it's something that we want done right, and we did have to cut a few little corners in order to get the S13 running. You know, the project took a lot longer than we had planned for. So we're sending off to Mr. Carlson to get the Rob Carlson spec done on her, make sure everything's just good and tight. We both know Rob will find any little issue in the car and take care of it. You know what? It's not spec. It's the Rob Carlson special. And that sounds kind of dirty, but I think Rob would appreciate how dirty that sounds. You guys have been asking about Rob. Rob has been busy. They just finished the car, so he is back, and we plan on doing a lot of fun stuff together. Don't think that ours is now not going to be in the vlogs anymore. He still is, and I promise I will let you know as soon as I know what is going on. And of course, just hi Jesse if you're watching this. So I guess I'm just gonna close out here. I wish I had a definitive this is what's happening, but I don't. And I'll let you guys know when I do. All right, time to get some sleep. New merch is dropping soon. Make sure you guys support the Patreon. The link is in the description below. Ecrew, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We out here. Comment we out here below. Bye. Bye. Rob straight up bet these kids 25 push-ups, he'd get more hoops than them.
You gotta do some push-ups.